Good evening from www.investsharp.com. This is Randy Smotone with your weekly watch list for Sunday, December the 20th. Let's start off with some ascending triangles. There's Northern Oil and Gas, NOG. It actually broke out Friday. Looks good. Lots of volume there. Should have some room to run. Let's look at the Intercontinental Exchange. ICE still in an ascending triangle. So that one looks good. Had some volume coming in Friday. Tenneco actually broke out of its ascending triangle Friday, but it's got overhead resistance there, so keep an eye on that. VNR, Vanguard Natural Resources, broke out a couple days ago, but it hasn't moved very far yet. Another one to watch. Alpha Natural Resources actually broke out, 2 days ago, but another one that's real strong, looks good. Whirlpool, WHR, actually tried to break out Friday, just peaked its head there above the 80, this 80 resistance. Looks good though. FRT, Federal Realty Investment, been watching this one. Another ascending triangle, lots of volume coming in there on Friday. Looks good. Microsoft actually broke out Friday. Nice ascending triangle. Should be good for a little bit there. Let's move to some symmetrical triangles. OSG, Overseas Shipholding. This one's actually already broke out, but it's had a lot of volume coming in here. It's got some overhead resistance around this 46 area. I still think it's worth keeping your eye on. Maybe you could buy it back on a dip, maybe a bull flag or something. I think it's one to keep on your radar. Pride International. It's another symmetrical. It's actually broke out. It's got overhead resistance. Another one to watch for possible bull flag, and then get in there and jump on it. Then FWRD just broke out Friday of its symmetrical triangle. It's Forward Air Corporation with lots of volume. Actually pulled all the way back, so keep your eye on it for entry though. Apple is actually in a little symmetrical triangle itself with a bunch of volume coming in Friday. PETD, Petroleum Development, just broke out a symmetrical triangle Friday. Looks good. VMC, Vulcan Materials, broke out of a symmetrical triangle Friday. Just broke out, just peaked ahead, so it looks good. VFC, it's still in a symmetrical triangle. Of course, symmetrical triangles could break to the downside as well as the upside, so watch for that, but one to keep your eye on. Let's go look at some possible dip buys, some that should be near support. How about APAR, A-Power Energy Generation Systems? Had lots of volume, right back near support. SNA broke out of ascending triangle. Now it's kind of just consolidating right there. Still looks good. Trina Solar broke out. Now doing some consolidating. There we go. I was going to say that didn't look like a Trina Solar. There it goes. I mean, this thing's been flying. It's right there near support though, so it's definitely worth looking at. Reliance Steel. It's got it could be actually an inverted head and shoulders here, but I mean, right now it's more of a ascending triangle, but it's right back near the support area, so it'll be a low risk buy there. It still's been, seems like it's starting to pick up again, so still's definitely something to watch. LCC, recent breakout, been on fire, near a nice dip buy there. National Oil Well Varco broke out of a symmetrical triangle early last week, down near a support area now for a dip buy. YGE, Yingling Green Energy, broke out right there. Nice dip buy right there. China Life Insurance had quite a bit of selling here with volume, but I mean, it's got this uptrend, it's got support there, so could be a dip buy for you. And then General Dynamics Recent breakout actually came all the way back down to this uptrend line. So it had some volume though on the selling, so you watch it for a breakdown or a possible bull flag and reverse up again. Continue its pattern. See, these are breakouts that look good. This Astoria Financial, another Friday breakout, looks good. I need to get through these or I won't make through them all. Federal Mogul, another great breakout, great chart. Lots of volume here, lots of volume, looks good. Amtech broke out Friday, tons of volume kicked in, looks good. KVM Networks, KVM, never heard of it. Tons of volume. Looks like short covering had so much volume, huh? Nice breakout there. Salesforce.com broke out of its, actually looked like it was a descending triangle, but it broke out above it. So it looks good. It's got good volume. CRM looks good. IBOC, International Bank Shares, broke out Friday. Nice breakout, looks good. These haven't traveled far yet. Been watching this ARE, these RITs. Again, it broke out, but it's just kind of hanging around, so it's low risk buy entry. Charming Shops was in this nice channel, broke out the upside. It's been hanging around here. Tons of volume come in Friday though. And SanDisk, great breakout, tons of volume. We had a lot of volume on various stocks come in Friday. Looks good though. This thing's been flying higher. Here's one near breakout, WXS, Right Express. It's in kind of a channel, kind of a, not really, kind of, I say it's an ugly inverted head and shoulders, but so watch this one. Looks like it's ready to hit higher. This is a continuation wedge, falling wedge. Just had tons of volume come in Friday, right there. Keep your eye on that. And then channels. This News Corp just come out of channel, nice consolidation, low risk buy, bail out of course if it wants to come back down into this area here, back into the channel. It should have support where it broke out. And OWW. Orbits Worldwide, nice channel, breakout Friday, another one that looks good. Refiners, keep your eye on these refiners. Got some volume sneaking in here a little. I know their charts are kind of ugly if you look a little further out. And then Hollycorp, HOC. But like I said, there's some support here, some volume coming in. And if you go back and look, like on Holly, gas has been weakening a little bit here lately, and these refiners are all dependent on the crack spread. And if you go back to look towards the end of 2008, these things were flying. And then of course back about into January, into February, then they started kind of consolidating and went back up, kind of a double topped and fell over. But this time of the year can typically be good for the refiners. So keep TSO and Hollycorp on your radar. Here's my list if you want to see it. And that's really it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Happy trading next week. And should be an interesting week. Good night.